That's that pregame net. That's that pregame net, bro.
And I got
Damn.
and I got it.
Damn, bro. I should have started this game, bro. Fuck.
Look, everybody in the chat too on the video.
Man, fuck, bro. I done started this goddamn game. I'm trying to get about this bitch. I think this perk, though. This perk. Actually, I should be good, though, by halftime. I'm getting that perk. I be pulling. I be fucking pulling. I did get sold one game, bro. Nigga quit. It is a lean around.
Oh,
Hey, Jasir! Jasir!
Hell
I
yeah.
need you to watch Shy. He ain't doing shit. He eating. Just
They be having that ass smoking
taking
dope,
it
though. I
easy.
don't be liking that shit.
I'm playing this playoff game. I don't need no distraction. No, no, no. And I want you to go upstairs and watch TV. Matter of fact, when you get him, tell him.
With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Up next, one team's name will join NFL immortality at the end of tonight's battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cleveland Browns. Thanks so much to everyone tuning in from around the world. Kate, Scott, and Brock Heward here with you. And also joining us once again, Brock, are those Philadelphia Eagles. Champions last year, dominating the perennial favorite Chiefs. And now they're facing a new test as they look to repeat.
This is supposed to be a league of parity, Kate. And these Eagles, they just find a way to be on this stage time after time, winning that Lombardi last February. So much of this team remains the same. The front office continues to build at the line of scrimmage now. They just got to break out that blueprint they used last season and get the job done tonight.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Good start to this one. First offensive snap picks up 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
First carry got him 9 yards. And Sanders out of the pistol. Oh, he put everything he had into that. He's got it inside 25. He's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. His back. Here's Barkley. And he has it down near the red zone. Just outside the 20.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Great, set. Don't touch it.
First down, a run with Barkley. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Great, set. Alpha. Don't touch it.
They go to Barkley again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Don't touch it. Trimmer. Kyle Getty.
Hurts now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal.
Great, set. Anyway, Kyle Getty. Don't touch it.
Barkley does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. Working quickly here.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 11.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Browns, first down.
Ready.
To the air on first down. Sanders. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the 44-yard
So Super Bowl
line.
60, a quarter of the way done. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Santa Clara coming up.
Ready, ready.
Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They're advancing it well as they face second down. And again, an interception is dropped. Full like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Less than a yard.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's gonna be fourth and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on fourth.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Count to 60, count to 60. 19 Lions.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on fourth.
Red. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll go. It's Sanders. He finds Njoku, complete. And he takes it just inside, down to the 39. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Gets it forward for a gain of 3. And on the South had that incredible breakout season last year was Zach Bond.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
70 Lions, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
Viking,
Throw here, 3rd down. That one's caught. Judy has it. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a second 2nd-quarter lead. It's a Jerry Judy touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's brought down at the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The tight end in motion now. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. That's completed right side. And they hit big there on that 2nd down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Well, 3rd and 15. You don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Still has some space inside the 35. Gets it to the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, so many of these defenses today are all about what? Stopping the explosive play, especially in the passing game. But to give them an explosive run for a touchdown, that can just be demoralizing.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles tie things up at 14.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. On right side, Judkins. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
1
The
yard.
only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Seven Pirates, 7, go!
Sanders going to look to throw. Big strike downfield to Judy. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Offensive line fast.
That's good for a Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Looking out of the gun. Sanders. He's going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
19 Tiger.
It's 3rd and 10.
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Down. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Air it out on 3rd. Connects on the crosser. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ready.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Get it. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
60 Bison. Crack on 80.
Into the gun, here's Sanders. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
On the double.
All right, following the incompletion. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go. Gotta be lying. Ready.
Here's Sanders now. Catch made left side by Judy. They get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. Has it in close. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take the lead just before halftime. David Njoku, the touchdown. That's up and through for the point after. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
180, 180. 73, 73. King, Phil King, Phil King.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. 30. Gets the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that extra pass should be devastating.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And in a blink, he's thrown to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Tag! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 65 catch.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Enough waiting, let's crown a champion, shall we? The second half of the Super Bowl is underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets them a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First and 10 now from the 46. They kick the running back in motion. They've got a man in motion. Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Running right is Bigsby. Back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Barkley trying this up the gut. He's still going at the 30. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
24-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They run it with Saquon. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. They give to Barkley, left side. Again, he's got room. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Okay, it was just a couple years ago where we saw those running backs get to the market and not get their money. Well, a performance like this is how you get paid. You show you could do it in a multitude of ways. Catch one for a touchdown through the air, pound 3 of them on the ground for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles get that tie and now lead by 7.
21. Jake Elliott. to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Hurt, hurt, alert, alert, steady.
In the pistol, here's Jenkins. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Ready.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Panther. Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
Another one for Jenkins. He's still going at the 30. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Okay,
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
ready. Viking 18. Ready.
Going again here, Sanders. It's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Sanders pass. Complete to Quinshawn Judkins. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hard to believe, but just 1 quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. It's Browns football. Their title hopes hinging on erasing that deficit.
Okay, ready.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Huh.
Toss play here. Judkins. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Kicked well, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Super Bowl, baby.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now we give left side to Bigsby. Runs around him, he's got space. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. But that back remains hungry.
First and 10 now from the 46. Running right, it's Barkley. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force them into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Back to throw it. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Fucking good.
At this level, so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Cougar 19. Let's go.
With Sanders out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. He's taking a shot down the sideline. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Safety Brown makes the play. Well, great team defense there. No matter where he looked, Brock, there seemed to be a defender there, including where the pass eventually went, and that was why it was intercepted.
Such a disciplined rep there from the defense. As a QB, you try to extend the play to break them down defensively. Nobody did. And as a quarterback in that case, when you don't have a lane to throw it and the field is shrinking, you've got to throw that ball in the 5th row.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They go to Barkley again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
It's a gain of 2 yards. Third down.
Six yards to go here. It's third down.
73. Good. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Touch.
And off headed right, Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
King. 180. Carl Leviani.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Give right side, here's Bigsby. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. Okay, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Changing near a minute to play. 2nd and 10.
Ready, 18, run, Panther 60, Trap 60, Trap 60.
Setting up to pass. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Ready,
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
let's go. 70 Lions. Oh, you got it. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, go.
Here he is to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on 4th down.
Hey, Crash. Mustang 19. Ready.
Desperation time here.
Motherfucker.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
70.
Browns, 1st down.
Check.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Riggs. Cowboy 80. Panther 11.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. To the air on 1st down. Sanders. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Come on. 60 card, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders.
Ball game, baby.
It's intercepted. And the Eagles make the play to win them this game. Continued excellence from this defense as they force another interception, Brock. And now, a little chance at some redemption for their offense. Had to settle for a field goal after that last pick. Now they get a chance at a touchdown once again.
Yeah, and we know this, Kate. We know the turnover margin in these games is so often the dictator, but when you add points off those turnovers,
Yes, sir.
well, you often end on the winning ledger more times than not.
And the Eagles have flown back to that mountaintop, partner, repeating as Super Bowl champions. Well, as we all remember, last year, such a memorable game in its own right, seeing them deny Kansas City that three-peat. And now this game's going to sit right next to it in Eagles lore, repeating as champions and claiming their 3rd now Super Bowl title.
And we know how hard it is to do, right? Especially in this sport where everything is set up for you not to get back on this stage. The draft and free agency and schedule and all of it. And yet they've overcome it. They've overcome it with stability. They've overcome it with tremendous players. And in that Philly market, they know how to play some physical football.
Here's Commissioner Goodell about to present another Lombardi Trophy to the Philadelphia Eagles, champions of Super Bowl 60. So for our entire crew here at EA Sports, for my partner Brock Heward and myself, that's going to do it on another fantastic NFL season. We cannot wait to catch you all again in the fall. I'm Kate Scott. Wherever and however you've been watching, please get home safe tonight, everybody. Good night from Santa Clara.